Newswatch 12 with Dan Hagan, live weeknights at 5, 6, and 10. Live from Rhinelander, this is Up North at 4, a show all about connecting you to the pulse of the North Woods. Up North at 4 starts now.
Good afternoon, I'm Agnes Kozina and welcome to Up North at 4. Today we'll be talking about a new fishing event that will be taking place and Totally Possum's Pet Food Pantry, as well as a Valentine's Day toy drop-off. Later we meet with the owner from Water Lilies Creek store. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first here's your top 4 at 4. The Beatles win their 8th Grammy. 5 decades after they broke up, the Beatles won their 8th Grammy. Their song Now and Then won a Best Rock Performance Grammy, and it marks the first time the band was recognized by the Recording Academy since 1997. Now and Then was written by John Lennon, who passed in 1980, and it features original vocals that Lennon recorded in 1970 that were preserved with AI. McCartney refers to it as the last Beatles song. The track was finally finalized and released last year by the band's living members Ringo Starr and Paul McCartney. Their Grammy win comes 55 years after the Beatles broke up in 1970. After more than 2 decades, this one Supernatural franchise is officially in the works. Take a look. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is back. There is a reboot of the beloved Supernatural franchise, and it is officially in the works, with Sarah Michelle Gellar set to return as Buffy Summers. But this new project will not center around Buffy, but a new Slayer. According to Deadline and Variety, the project is currently untitled and nearing a pilot order at Hulu. So till then, keep your eyes peeled and do some catching up on the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer, now out on Hulu in the meantime. A Connecticut couple whose romance blossomed because of music is now reaping rewards. The couple won a Grammy Sunday night for their latest jazz album, which is also a victory for animal lovers. The love Nicole Zeratis shares with her husband Dan Pugach, the passion they share for music, and the bond they have over rescue animals. Nicole is fresh off her win last year for Best Jazz Vocal Album. The two of them clinched a total of 4 nominations for their latest masterpiece, Bianca Reimagined, and the proceeds go towards helping animal shelters. The album was inspired by their rescue pup, Bianca, who they lost a few years ago, and she was a musical mascot of sorts. With their philanthropy music and the award shows they attend, the couple agrees it's not always easy, but they wouldn't have it any other way. And that has proved to be an award-winning arrangement. We all like receiving our mail, especially when we wait in anticipation for all those packages we have ordered, and it's all thanks to our postmen. Today is National Thank a Mail Carrier Day, and this recognition is aimed at reminding us how important postal service carriers are to our daily lives. It's time to give our postmen a shout out. In fact, the first organized mail service in the U.S. was established in 1775, and according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, these were more than 333,000 mail carriers employed in the U.S. in 2020. So today you can show your mail carrier gratitude by saying thank you or giving them that token of appreciation. Conrad Sapinski joins us now. Wow, Conrad, so the Beatles won their 8th Grammy, and what would you say is your favorite song?
Ooh, I don't even know. I don't really listen to the Beatles. Of course, I've heard a couple of songs. What about you?
Hey Jude.
Oh, all right. Well, I did receive some piece of mail because we're matching today. Look at this, Agnes.
Oh, we are. You must have gotten the memo.
Of course. I got a piece of mail. I don't know from who. Maybe I'll tell you after the show. We'll see. But taking a look outside, cold out there. Starting out around 2 below 0, 6 below 0 in Phillips. So the cold air widespread all over the Northwoods, even into central parts of the state. Of course, we're used to seeing cold air, right? But finally, warm temperatures down south. Texas actually saw the first 90-degree reading, the earliest 90-degree reading yesterday, so definitely seeing those hot temperatures down south. Not quite as warm down there now. We're gonna see colder temperatures rolling on in. As of now, we're back in those low to mid-teens out there. Of course, a bit warmer by Shawano, Green Bay, not too bad, right? 15 degrees out there. For us in Wisconsin, that's not too bad. For Florida, that'd be some record lows out there. And now even some single digits in the western parts of the state. This is just the beginning, my friends. We're looking at another cold night out there. Now for Wednesday into Thursday, not too bad, low to mid-20s, and then much cooler out there. Teens on Friday, back around 20 Saturday and Sunday. Then cold air, very cold temperatures rolling in once again by next week. We're talking overnight lows close to 10 below zero. So get ready for those bitterly cold temperatures on its way. And you know what else is on its way? Some snow stretching from the west coast up into the northern parts of the country, and then of course making its way into the northeast. We have right around 6 inches of snow on the ground. We're probably going to more than double that by Sunday, by Super Bowl Sunday, of course, right in time for the Eagles playing the Chiefs. Now we are going to see cold temperatures out there for tonight, though, right around 3 below zero.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
At the Aging and Disability Resource Center of Vilas County, we prioritize your needs. Whether you are seeking assistance with aging, disability resources, or applying for benefits, our center is dedicated to providing personalized support and guidance. We strive to connect individuals and families with the services they need, while fostering a welcoming environment where everyone can find a sense of belonging and support. Visit us online or call today to take the first step towards making a positive difference in your life.
This is Tony, and this is Tony's Good Feet story.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job. Before my arch supports, I felt defeated, but since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I'm more positive.
Clinically proven, significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out. I would recommend it to anyone.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
St. Denis Medical is TV's #1 comedy premiere. Welcome to the party.
Hello. She says you can't start until her cross is here.
Hands are wet. So close. Hold on. Get there.
St. Denis Medical, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
The family is now fully in control.
We have to dismantle the family.
This is the riskiest move in reality television show history. I set a trap, and I caught a weasel.
Deal or No Deal Island, tonight on NBC and Peacock.
And we are back at Up North at 4. Today we are here with Jackie Sharp, the Executive Director for Three Lakes Area Visitor Bureau, and Kevin Meyer, board member of Three Lakes Fish and Wildlife Improvement Association. Thank you guys so much for coming on and joining us here today.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, Jackie, welcome back. It's been a while. So tell us a little bit about the winter tourism, the trails, what's happening right now?
Well, we can say now that we are opening snowmobile trails on Friday at 8 a.m. in Oneida County, which we are thrilled about. That is one of our biggest drivers for winter tourism, so it's been a little bit sad that those have not been opened yet, but we have enough snow. Keep doing that snow dance. We'll be opening up on Friday. We have had really good ice this year, which is another draw to the area. So we have had good ice fishing. We've had a lot of good ice skating. So when the lakes freeze and there's not as much snow yet, a lot of people have been able to get out on the lakes and experience them on skates, which has been a really fun addition to our winter activities.
And we have some ice fishing event coming up, right, Kevin?
Yeah, so we have the Frozen Challenge on Maple Lake happening this Saturday. And it's something we wanted to do. We used to have some ice fishing competitions in Three Lakes. We wanted to bring that back into town, get some more activities going other than snowmobiling and things like that. So that's going to take place that Saturday. Starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, runs till approximately 2 o'clock. 8 to 9 is get your hold dog, get your augers all set and your fishing gear ready. Augers down at 8:59, 9 o'clock we start fishing till 1. And you can register on the Fish Donkey app. I think the link is on the page. Fish Donkey is kind of an interesting tool. And so it's a lot of fun. So we've set it up in kind of 2 categories. We have a $50 entry fee, and that includes 2 adults and 3 children, 15 and under. And then we have an individual, 16 and older, for $25. And that's the registration fee. We're going to have over $2,000 in cash prizes. Also during the event, with the Visitors Bureau, we're going to have some raffles throughout the day. day. So you can come down and not only fish, but you can also be involved in some of the other activities that are taking place. We're going to have burgers, hot dogs, some soup, beer. What would ice fishing be without some beer? And some sodas and waters and things like that. And it's a block off of town, so there's a lot of other activities you can do. If you come down to watch your family or your friends, you can also pop into town and do some other activities. So.
And Jackie, I know you mentioned, so it's a new fishing event then. So you haven't had it yet, so, and I know you said that the ice has been really good this year. So what has inspired you to come up with this fishing event for this year?
There was an ice fishing event for many years that the Lions Club ran that was really well received in the community. So the Visitors Bureau and Fish and Wildlife wanted to bring back the spirit of that event. It's got a new name, it's a new date, all of those things. But bringing back an ice fishing event to our downtown area and back into the community was important to both of our organizations.
So ice fishing, I feel like, has it changed a lot with like fish finders? Are people going to be walking around the lake kind of holding their devices?
Yeah, that absolutely can happen. The way we've structured this event, though, is you put your hole in the ice and you can stay there. You're not going to be able to pop around the lake and do different things, so we want to kind of make this competitive as possible for everybody. So in the adult category, first place in the game fish is $750. In the panfish category, it's $500. And then for the youth, we'll have some prize money as well. But it does kind of prevent the whole ability to go find the fish. We're going to try to go back to as true ice fishing as possible by being able to hold it, and you've got to stay in your spot.
It's very cool.
And so once again, where can people go register for this? And there's a QR code, right?
Yes.
You mentioned.
Yes. You can follow the QR code or the link on the screen, and you'll be able to register there through the Fish Donkey app.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you guys for coming. Anything that you'd like to mention?
No, that's it. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Well, thank you guys. Coming up, we are going to be talking about a pet food pantry as well as some toys they can drop off for Valentine's Day for the pets. We'll be right back after this break.